Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Battle Brothers. Me, Cornish-Knight. We have a job over here to do, which we're going to go and do right now. Just taking out some bandits, and big thing we've probably got to discuss right now is that Crusader Kings 3 has dropped, and I am watching it with interest. It looks like a very interesting title. It has a lot more depth to it than the old one did in some regards. It has lost some of the width, unfortunately. Let's see, something as some cutthroats here, which is a shame. From what I've been able to pick up and listen to from people that have been playing it, it suffers from a couple of things. One, it seems that disease is no longer as impactful as it was in the old game, though to be honest, a lot of the disease mechanics came around with the Plague DLC for Crusader Kings 2. Also, lack of map options, the inability to see a lot of map information from the overlay screen. They only have, I think, 6 options and a couple of others that you can turn on. And from what I can tell, like, for example, you can no longer see like various bits and pieces, like what was it, like diplomatic relations. I think it's been gotten rid of, and various other bits and pieces. So there's not as many like map options, like the economics map option, which showed you which counties were the most valuable financially and all that jazz, have been sort of fallen by the wayside, and just some some of them have been made sense that they've been taken out. Like, for example, like defensive alliances and the like, due to the fact that they've removed threat from the game, which was the mechanic they had in place to counteract you aggressively blobbing, if you want to use that term. It was a mechanic that they basically put in to stop the player from abusing the AI by getting to a certain size and then just steamrolling everything. Okay, so they're falling back. Right, that's fine. I can just shoot you guys in the face like normal. Come on. Couple of misses. I was hoping to hit one of these guys, but we should be okay. Slings can be nasty. They do have the stun ability. So it's just something to watch out for. But they're going to hold back for a moment because of, obviously they have a range advantage. So they're going to penalise us. So yeah, from what I've seen, a lot of people have basically been saying it's a really good game. There's a lot of depth to it. They'd like some more map options, like overlays on the maps predominantly, which I can understand, especially if it feels like a lot of them have been taken out. And what else was the comments on? There's like stuff that is missing, but they did say that not all the DLC content was going to be in. Ouch, that hurts. You cheeky blighter. They did say, like, for example, I missed there no longer being like secret societies, because that was like a really nice bit of the game. Having stuff like cults and all that kind of stuff was really cool. They've taken out the game's crafting system, so you can no longer make items, which was a shame because I like doing that as well. What else have they taken out? Yeah, his shield is failing, so we need to deal with that. I might push, to be honest. How's his gear looking? 50%, it's still okay. Once we kill one more person, they'll probably charge towards us. Yeah. But I am looking forward to the game. As it stands right now, I wish they'd kept like the disease mechanics in more, because I like the disease mechanics in Crusader Kings 2, and like the cults, like the secret societies and the like. Okay, that's taking a hit. Right. We're probably going to have to attack this turn because that thing isn't going to hold. So let's start shooting some of these guys. Delay. And we're going to charge. Delay. We can't charge these two because we need to make a gap in the line. Delay, delay. Right, his shield is going to break. Delay. Right, kill him. Put an arrow into his chest. He's pushing up. We're going to go this way. You can go here. Kill him and then push. You're going to rush. And then next turn we'll switch you out for him. You're going to go there. You're going to go here. You're going to go here. His shield should be able to take one round of combat. You're going to tie all these guys up. So the only person that really isn't doing anything is him, so we'll have him covering these guys. No, that's not nice. Let's try and shoot the guys in the back and hopefully hit one of the ones in the front. Right. Kill him. He blocked. That's unfortunate. Doesn't matter though, because we've got to kill him. Right, their back line is breaking so we can push up. He's still going. Outflank them, please. Relatively tidy cleanup. Ah, he's still up. Run them down. He's fine. He's fine. Cut his legs so his movement is reduced. And we wipe him out. We've got a fairly good amount of gear. Most of it we've got to sell. Okay. With that done, we need to rush back to town as quickly as possible. I would like to fight in the desert to take out the hyenas to get the ambition done. But as it stands right now, our financial cost is such that we need to be making money before anything else. So the ambition will have to be put on hold for just a little bit. Right, no more longer affected by ambush trade routes, so we're going to basically go to sleep. Come on. Bring the dawn. Right, the dawn is here. They still got seasonal fare, which is lovely. It means prices are higher. Yes, that is true, but it also means that we can sell all this stuff and make a little bit of a profit. Not a ton, I am not going to lie, but enough that we basically are okay financially. Okay, so that's all taken care of. My finance is now a bit more stable. They've got normal work for us. They didn't really have any more work. We could take a boat, but that's going to eat 300 to get there. But it will probably save us walking anywhere. Well, it's 400, so it's almost a day's worth of pay. So what do you got? Hunting, mirages. Yeah, that's going to be hunting the mirages in the desert, which I'm not interested in. We'll deliver the cargo. 3 days by road is fine, so where are we going? We're going to here. That's fine. If we see any beasts on the way, we'll probably try and kill them. So we've got 9 days of pay left. So we should be able to make quite a good amount of money on this. So we're going to keep travelling. Yeah, so Crusader Kings 3 looks like a very good game. It has a lot more depth. The role-playing aspect has been enhanced a lot to the religion. Okay. We're talking to the men in the Crimson Daggers. I hate it when that happens. Because that's damaged our relationship with the settlements. Yeah. That's always really frustrating when that event happens, because there's pretty much no way for you to win. Because mercenaries tend to be like the nastiest opponents you meet in the game, so it's really hard to actually do anything against them. Okay, escort Grunrat. Okay. Where are we going to these? Okay, that's fine. Some particular cargo. Okay. Should be okay. Food isn't going to be the problem. Money will be the issue because it'll take us 2 days. Keep an eye out for bandits and the like. Yeah, that's not good. They're fighting those guys. That's fine. Fortunately, we had an armed escort which is driving everything off. Fantastic. But no, yeah. From the looks of things, the couple of things I wish they'd kept in was the plagues and stuff were more apparent. Okay, fine. Some cutthroats and a slinger. If I remember exactly, the cutthroats are, yeah, they're just the basic troops, so we got like no problem. Not overly concerned. They're going to push because they're going to try and outflank us and attack the caravan. Remember, folks, when you're doing these missions, if you lose people, the amount of money you get goes down. So, switch him out. Those two are going up there. We have this area relatively secured, so this will be fine. So you can shield up. I'm going to send you down here to counter anyone who's trying to try and flank. Move up, please. Right. We want to try and rush down the range units. We'll see how it goes down here. Keep up your shields. We can tie these guys up without too much issue. Alright. Yeah, they're not. They are rushing. Okay, so we will counterattack to counteract them. Here we go. You can't do anything this turn. You've got that contained, so you've got to head up this way. You can move up here and stab him. That stab is unfortunate. I don't like you throwing dirt in my men's eyes. I was hoping to hit. The thing with range attacks in this game is that you have several percentages. For example, the game will be rolling to see if it hits like the terrain it goes through. So, for example, if we're shooting at him, there's a 22 chance of hitting this guy, but this guy is also rolling the percentage numbers to see if he gets hit. So it is very useful to just to see. Okay, so they're going after the mules. I don't like it that they're focusing on the mules so much. Right, get rid of him, and then you can move up here to support. Right, you're here. Aim for the head, please. Come on. Right, he's dead. Once again, I wish I had a like a hound or something, because that would be very useful right now for dealing with these guys. Right. So he's got to try and flank. Kill him quickly. Reposition him here. We missed. Ouch. Two-handing spears is very powerful because you get increased damage and increased hit percentage. Okay. Morale is still holding. Let's try getting him. Again, I missed. It's hard. Long distance combined with height advantage really impacts what you can do. His morale is surprisingly holding firm. Right, he's probably going to try and run. No, he hits me in the head instead. That hurts. These guys are guarding the caravan. You can move up. We can't get a good angle off here. He's going to keep running away. I'm going to try and just shoot him with the gig with this. Didn't do a ton of damage, unfortunately. No one's in really good range. Let's get him off the high ground. And he broke. Which is fine. Run down the last guy for the extra experience. The AI will move out to help you at the end if you're winning the battle. But until then, it won't risk it. We'll fire a single arrow off, and then we will say it's over. We took a little bit of damage, more than I'm happy with, but that is okay. We shall continue on our way. We still got a way to go, unfortunately. While on the path, you come to a man being dangled upside down from a tree branch. A bunch of men are sitting around him, saying a goat's going to flask, looking like they're at the end of their day's hard work. When you ask what's going on, one of them looks up and smiles, whipping this fella till he's raw. You ask what for, and the other man answers, fornicating with this fella's wife. The man drinking squirts, spurts, and chokes on his drink. He wipes his mouth. Hardy, farking ha. Very funny. No, this scumbag was caught farking with my dead horse. Let's talk to Dangling Man. You walk over to Dangling Man. I mean, yeah, the horse was dead, so what's the matter with it? Can't a man have his fun? The horse owner gets up, brandishing a dripping whip. Oi, you want us to go back to what you got? We've got all day. Sighing, the man dangles. The Dangling Man asks you a question. Your sellswords, right? Why don't I come and fight for you? I'm a strong and able-bodied man. A little horse, I mean, worse for wear, but that aside. And the dead animal thing, I'm a man of upstanding and immoral sensibilities. Time to leave. First asks if the horse is still around. The owner nods. Aye, freshly dead, freshly soiled by his part. Why? The butcher asks if you can take it off your hands. The owner shrugs. Yours if you want it, but you best be careful cutting around the bits he's touched. Before anyone can say that, first has the man take him to the horse corpse to butcher it. The company gets some questionable meat. I'm not sure I want that in our stocks. Yeah, that is questionable at best. I mean, horse meat, I've had horse meat. Horse meat tastes nice, just not horse meat that... Yes, let's not touch that issue right now. And let's deliver the cargo. They get well supplied. We get a good chunk of money. They've been raided. Bunch of other stuff. I mean, I know it's called strange meat, but horse meat should be counted as a normal provision, really, if we're being honest. A lot of countries eat horses. Right. That's done. Anything here we want? Not really. Nothing is cheap either. So what's the mission? So that's basically 2,000 gold for 4 days north. Downside of that is that's going to be up here somewhere. So that's a lot of travelling. I'd rather just have like a package delivery. Yeah, you can have nasty events where it goes wrong, but even so. Right, so they're butchering brigands. They've got a civil war going on. Oh, they've got a religious war, so they're attacking all over the place. I don't know where this holy spot is meant to be. More nomads. Those are outlaws, not cutthroats. We need to be careful with that. I really need to explore this area more. The Guilder's gleam must be bright than ever now. The ancient city has fallen under control of the Southerners. Perhaps the gilded folk will ask the Sands of Kurna to defend it, or maybe the old gods need a bit of proper gumption to take it back. Either way, the Sands of Kurna are still on the catbird seat for fattening their purses. So basically, yeah. There are 3 holy locations in this religious war. All of them are tied to locations to the old empire that basically used to govern this place. It's basically the equivalent of ancient Rome, and all of them are sites important to this ancient empire. We haven't taken part in it. Probably knowing my luck, it's all going to be out here or somewhere in here. Yeah, so they're pressing onwards to basically ravage the city centre. There's not a lot I can do about that, unfortunately. What's this? Beasts. 1,000 gold. For level 2 contract, yeah, we can do that. It's not too much of an issue. Grab a little bit more food. That's got a keep us going for a nice long time. We'll sell these because we don't need them. Right. Also, I want to bring some of my lads into play, because these guys are good and they need to get trained up. So you can switch out for him, and what I might do, level 4, level 5, level 5. He's normal level 6, he's a way off. I'm going to pull him out, tighten up the formation, put him in. Okay. So we're chasing beasts in the desert. What exactly are we facing? Okay, yeah, so these guys are going to come here and basically wreck their face. Large wolf pelt, deal. There was no tracks, were there? If it's Ifrit, it's going to be no. It's 8 serpents. That's not great. Well, we can't hit these guys. I can never hit serpents. Okay. Delay. We probably want to push hard early. So they're pushing up. Right, this is what we're going to do. Right. The problem is, if they get here, they'll drag us out of formation, which is not something that we really want. The problem is, if you rush too early, it'll be a pain. But I am going to give some ground. I know this seems daft, but the reason for this is really, as best I can manage, is that they are going to try and encircle us. And there isn't a lot I can do about it right now. And I'd rather not get massively pulled out of formation. So let's start cutting them up. Yeah, because they're going to do this, and then they're going to try and surround, which is not something I'm happy with. So let's delay, and then we're going to counter attack. We need to go in and save him. This is going to be nasty, because if they drag us into this, it will be an absolute murder. No. Keep your shield up. We'll have to try and fight our way out. I really hate snakes for doing that. Right, so he killed him, which really annoys me. But this is the risk you take for fighting so many snakes. This is one thing I really hate about the snakes, is that they just don't take morale penalties from anything. Really? You're not going to basically take him. I'm not going to allow you to. Okay. It's going to be annoying. I'm going to get some injuries from this. I really do think they need to basically work on the snakes, because the snakes are too powerful. So 2 people are dead. We've got traumatized as pain. That's basically ended that guy's career. Yeah. That's basically ended his career. 20% melee skill. Yeah, we can't get rid of that. That one is workable with. It's not fantastic. Minus 40% resolve sucks. Because if we look at it now, he's got that. So his resolve is down to 30 and his initiative is down to 30. Which isn't great, which means he's going to be going very late in turn orders. Him, on the other hand, who is the bloke we just picked up, he's pretty much done. Minus 20% weapon melee skill sucks. So he had like 70 and now he's down to 54. So he isn't worth keeping. He costs me a lot of money to have, so I'd rather just pay him compensation and kick him out of the unit. Because he's now pretty much, for a level 4 character to only have like 50 skill, and all the other stacking things on top of it. He had a high cost to him. This is not great, but we can sort of manage it. Him going low in turn order sucks. I don't think there's a lot of ways for us to up his initiative in his turn order, besides dumping points into it, which isn't really worthwhile. 30% of his initiative sucks. The resolve one is really bad as well. Yeah. Because if you look at it, people have got like between sort of 80, 90, 70, 67, and like he was like at 48, but like he's now at 35, so he will always be going last in everything. The guy we kicked out also was one of the bloke we just bought, who was very expensive, which is annoying as anything. Right, we picked him up. He's not particularly great at anything in particular. I like having this. It's nice to see, but I think I may have to like eventually take it out now. It's a bit late in the game to be carrying something like that around. And we still have his gear with the guy we kicked. Oh, did we? No, we still have it. So I think it's time that he shifts over to having something a bit more suitable for what he's doing. That will have to be fixed up. Got a couple of guys with flails. Him being so low in the thing really hurts though. In the turn order. And this resolve his pants. A lot of his points are going to have to go into fixing that. Be honest. We could probably give him that. He has the stamina for it. What do we want to give? Not stat, sword, one-handed. Gas, that's quite nice to have actually for that. Injuries are always very powerful in this game. Or we could have a dedicated hammer person. We have one in the heavy weapon, but having one in the melee group would be nice. For now I will give him the sword mastery. And once that's done, we probably want to grab him stuff like Berserk. I should have actually, in all honesty, grabbed one of these. I forgot to do it. But Battle Forged, Berserk is very powerful. Nimble is very nice. We're going to turn back to town. These guys are being chased off and will be hunted down. We've got 1,000 gold. We can't get rid of permanent injuries, unfortunately, which sucks. And we lost a high-level guy that was unfortunate. Ooh, assassin. Assassins are very nice, very expensive though. Unfortunately, we did lose that trooper that we had, which is a pain. But there's not a lot you can do about that, unfortunately. That's just how it sometimes goes. Right. In some ways, it saves us money. It actually saves us a lot of money because he was like 26 gold a day kind of thing, which was a lot. Some items, potion of knowledge. Still saving up to get one of those. Very nice. But that's probably where we're going to end for today. And we'll see you all again next time, folks. This has been Battle Brothers, the Blazing Desert DLC. And we will see what happens. Hopefully we can get this achievement finished and then get another one, or achievement, ambition finished and get another one that allows us to interact with factions and do faction stuff. But that's for next time. Goodbye.